Okay, I'll call you all to order. So, I was going to say, so thanks very much for coming along tonight. I'll have to say, I have to admit, I'm a bit disappointed with the turnout, but we'll proceed in there. We'll have to meet the format will change slightly, but we'll keep going. So, for those of you who don't know me, which I don't think there's anyone, just Denis Malone is my name from the planning department, and we're here, as I said, just the first slide there. We're in the process of Kilkenny City and County Development Plan review, and tonight's theme was about community and rural development. So we're trying to do some public consultation around community and rural development and how the local authority through its development plans can support that. So just a quick format, it'll be what tonight's format will be introductions, and I'll run through what a development plan is, what the process is, and then the last section I'll hand over to Martin Rafferty here tonight from KLP, who gives an overview of what KLP do in terms of community and rural development. Format tonight was supposed to be 2 short presentations, but that's not going to happen, and we're supposed to break into it. So what I will do is at the end of Martin's presentation, we'll just have an informal discussion ourselves around using the data, using the questions that we have prepared for the groups. So again, that's just we'll do that, and we won't be any reporting back, and we can have the questions and answers maybe within the group session. But what will remain the same is we'll have the tea and coffee at the end. So, as I said, community and rural development, Martin will give an overview of that, and it's also an opportunity just to raise other issues as well. So we're not just confining it to that particular topic. If you want to talk about the pothole on the road or any other issue, we'll listen to as well and take that as part of the deliberations. So just a quick introduction. We have myself as part of the team, and we have Katrina Riley in front row, and Katrina Banbrick was taking in a name there on the wing. They're part of the Jane Riley, who isn't here tonight. I'll move on to just what a development plan is. We have 2 development plans in the county. Kilkenny City, as the picture covered there, and we have one for the county as well. So these are the 2 main instruments, and they're kind of overarching documents for the city and county. So they deal with, high-level policy issues. The 2 lads here tonight, Mr. Carter will know about the kind of lower-level plans that we have to fit into that for Newmarket and Tullerone. Again, as I said, the plan is supposed to be strategic in outlook, and it's the main instrument that the council uses to control development in the county. So, planning application comes in, it's assessed against the policies and objectives within the plan. And also the plan has an important role in the protection of the environment and heritage. So if you look through it, there's a specific chapter on heritage where you get all the policies about the protection of protected structures and conservation areas, and it also deals with natural heritage. So you have policies around the protection of the rivers, the SACs, PNA, PHAs, and so on. And what it does is it gives a spatial expression to the economic and social development needs. So how we deal with the growing population, where we want them to live, is expressed in the development plan. And then just a couple of examples of how this might affect you. I just went back to the last 2 development plans, so going back to 2002 and then 2008, just look at some of the things that we had in the plans. One of the things was an objective for the Waterworks Dublin Motorway. There was also designated lands at McDonald Railway Station in Kilkenny City for retail development, and development of wood stock gardens. So there's 3 simple objectives. And then in the 2008 development plan, there was an objective to prepare an economic development strategy for the county, and completion of a River Nor linear park was another one, and also deliver a water supply for Bellevue area in South Kilkenny. So what happened? Well, as you can see on the ground now, you go into Kilkenny City, and McDonald Junction is built, the motorways are in place, and there was an economic investment programme put together called Invest Kilkenny. You can see that's the logo there. There's a website all around that. So that was just an example of some of the simple objectives that were put into the plan and that were achieved in afterwards. And also the linear park in Kilkenny is still under construction, if you like, in days with various phases have been completed. And Woodstock Gardens, also that's been developed over the years as well. So where are we now in the process? Well, we're in the pre-draft stage. And the current plan is still in existence. It runs up to 2014. And our new plan will run from 2014 to 2020. And the process of reviewing that plan then officially started on the 15th of June 2012. The process itself then is in 3 stages. We're in the pre-draft stage at the moment, and that will lead obviously onto a draft plan, which will go on public display early next year, sometime after February. And then there'll be an opportunity for people to get consultation on that, and it will come back to the council for potential amendments. So as you can see, just a little graphic there, it's an iterative process. Period of research, public display, submissions, and then the manager's report to the council. So at the moment, our pre-draft stage involves basically 3 things: research. So we're, as a team, looking at various figures. We're looking at the census releases, we're looking at economic indicators and so on, to try and do a bit of research as to what might be ahead of us in the next 6 years. We have preparation of issues papers, so these are here tonight, they're on the back table, and they're also available to look at on the website. So the issues papers give you just some indication of the issues we want to look at in the plan. They're just purely thought-provoking. They're not definitive research. And then this process that we're in also is about awareness campaign and public consultation. As we wouldn't say we were doing a lot on awareness, judging by the turnout tonight, but so be it. The formal consultation period will last until the 24th of August, so up until that time you can make written or email submissions to us, and these have to be taken into account when we come to look at preparing the manager's report for the members. That's a list of the meetings, so I'd encourage you all to come to the next one. Just to keep the numbers up. So we're in Castlecomer next week, and our topic there will be heritage. So hopefully we get a better turnout that night. As you can see there, we're heading down to Ferrybank in Waterford in July the 18th, and we're back in Kilkenny then on the 24th, and finally in Greg-Mann on the 1st of August. So just a quick thing on the submission. We also have a little booklet there. You can, again, they're available over there, or you can download it from the website, which gives you a guide to making a submission. And, having your say is what, I suppose, this phase the thing is all about, and it's important to have your say. And why is it important? Well, right policy is a slogan I picked up from, not an original from me, but from someone in the community in voluntary forum, actually. Right policy, right services, get the right location. So if we have the right policies in the development plan for the right services, we get the right location as well. And it's important to make your voice heard and engage in the process. And that's just the contact details, our own telephone number, the email address, and the website address. So they're available. They're available on the booklets and so on. So just some points maybe to consider tonight: community development and rural development. And our is spearheaded a lot by KLP, and to a certain extent there's a lesser input by the local authority, but there is support there through the local authority, and also the local authority controls the physical elements of the county, whether it be public or private. So what you need to consider tonight maybe is to put the linkages between those two, and how, as a local authority, then can we support the likes of KLP and other voluntary organisations in their work, so in terms of the right policies that we have in our development plan. And that I'll hand over to Martin, and we'll do a quick overview. It wasn't too long ago, so less than 10 minutes, of course.